Imagine this. Thousands of years ago, an emperor had his royal orders carved into stone. Time passed. Empires disappeared. Magnificent palaces turned into ruins. But those stones still stand today, bearing witness to history. If we know authentic details about Emperor Ashoka, Samudragupta, Kharavela, and many other ancient rulers today, it is largely because of inscriptions. These are not merely words engraved on stone. They are voices from the past that continue to present historical truth exactly as it was, even after thousands of years. So, let's explore what inscriptions are, how they were deciphered, and why historians consider them the most reliable source of ancient Indian history. What are inscriptions? Inscriptions are texts engraved on durable materials such as stones, rocks, pillars, copper plates, cave walls, or temple walls. In ancient times, paper was not widely used. Therefore, kings and rulers had their important orders, religious messages, land grants, records of victories, and administrative proclamations carved onto stone or metal plates so they would survive for generations. That is why, even after thousands of years, these inscriptions remain priceless treasures for historians. Importance of inscriptions in history. History cannot be written solely on the basis of stories or folklore. It requires evidence. Inscriptions are direct historical records created during the very period they describe. For this reason, they are regarded as primary and the most trustworthy historical sources. From inscriptions we learn who ruled at that time, how vast their empire was, how the administration functioned, what the religion and society were like, how trade, taxation, and the economy were organized, which wars, victories, and significant events took place. In other words, even a single inscription can uncover numerous mysteries of history. Why were inscriptions created? For ancient rulers, inscriptions were much more than a means of communication. They wanted future generations to remember their achievements. That is why they had their military victories, religious policies, charitable donations, temple constructions, irrigation projects, and administrative decisions engraved on stone. Some inscriptions were intended for the general public so that people would follow royal commands, while others were created to commemorate special occasions. The beginning of the mystery. However, there came a time when no one could read the languages and scripts used in these inscriptions. For centuries, these stones stood in plain sight, yet no one knew what they actually said. Then, in the 19th century, a scholar finally succeeded in deciphering these mysterious scripts. That breakthrough opened an entirely new chapter in the study of Indian history. Who was this remarkable scholar? How did he accomplish such an extraordinary feat? And in which scripts were these inscriptions written? We will discover the answers to all these questions in the next part.